Hi, Facebook. Hi, YouTube. Hi. Let me see. Okay, guys, let me see. All right, that's good. Let me see how it. All right, that's good. Okay, guys, I am making blackened chicken alfredo pasta. Okay, so it's almost like broccoli, chicken, fettuccine alfredo, but there's no fettuccine noodles. I'm using penne pasta. That's what it showed in the picture, so I'm going to go ahead and use it because I already got one open and I got one more box. Okay, and they've been around for a while. So the next time I shop in about another month, I will get some more penny pasta, and if I need some before then, I can just go buy some. Okay, but I shouldn't because I have a lot of other pastas, and most of my recipes with pasta can be, used with other pasta. It doesn't have to be. Now, just because you see penny pasta in the recipe, you can always use something else, okay? Now, I started the water. I just started before I started the live, and I've got 2 pieces of chicken that that I 2 pieces of chicken that I cut in half. Yes, I cut in half. Like I butterflied it. Okay? If y'all don't know what butterfly means, it means you got this long chicken, you want to cut it this way. You don't want to cut it this way. You want to cut it this way. And it's like when you open it, if you don't cut all the way through, you open it, it looks like 2 wings. I open it flat, and then I finish cutting down. It's easier than trying to cut all the way while holding it going like all the way. It's easier if you open it, okay? So now it wants me to season it. Now I was going to season it on the cutting board thing, but then the seasoning will go everywhere, and plus I'll have to end up flipping. If I do it in a bowl and you have a little extra in there, you can just mix it around. Okay? So let me scoot the chair over a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to use this bowl. Okay? Well, wasn't going to use my hands. Then I realized when I mixed the chicken up, my hands are going to get all chicken on it. But let me get the seasoning on it first, and then put this over here. Okay, let's get this out the way. Let me rinse it. Okay, so, first thing it wants you to do. Hi, Shannon. How are you doing? Hello. Sorry, I put 5:30 on the thing, and then a little while ago I changed it to 6, like around 5. I don't know if anybody saw that, but then I was still 10 minutes late because I'm trying to get everything set up. Okay. First, it says, all right, so Shannon, it's called Blackened Chicken Alfredo Pasta. Now, the water is boiling for the pasta. Well, it's on the stove doing its thing. Now, the chicken, I did 2 chickens, and I cut it. Okay, so you have a chicken like this. You want to cut it this way, not from this end to this end, okay? So I cut it in half. Before I cut it all the way through, I cut it like halfway through, and then I opened it up, and it's like a butterfly. That's why they say butterfly chicken. Then I just cut it down the middle the rest of the way. Because if I just did this all the way through, sometimes it comes so uneven, like one side fat, one side too skinny. So I just do it halfway, and then I open it up, and then until it's flat, and then I just cut the rest of the way down. Okay. So that gives me 4 pieces. So the first thing it says is to put some oil over the chicken. Okay. All right, let me lift this up. Get a little bit on the other one. Okay. Try not to get too much chicken on my hands because I don't want to touch the seasoning bottles with that. But then after I'm done, then I will because I'll have to mix the chicken up. Okay, I was gonna do it on the cutting board, but if I toss the seasonings, then I'll have to turn it over, so it's easier in a bowl, so I can mix up all the seasonings. All right, so now the seasonings that they want to put on the chicken is called this. The first one is called Zanaran's Blackened seasoning. Blackened seasoning from Zanaran, you know. For some reason, when I show it on the computer to YouTube, they can see the words straight on. But when I show it to you guys, y'all see it backwards. I don't know why that is. But anyways, let me see. Okay, I had to poke that through. Okay, it's brand new. Okay, so we want to put a bunch on there because he showed a picture of what the chicken's supposed to look like when he was done, and it's supposed to look, it's got all that seasoning on there. So let's get all that in there. Okay, I'm gonna leave it open in case I need to. All right, so then you got onion powder. Now I went to the store today. I had to get some more frozen onions, and I had to get the broccoli that's gonna go in there, and a couple of other things. And I forgot to buy onion powder. You see how much I have left? Probably just enough for tonight. So I got to remember. And remember, onion powder is the one with the big holes. Okay. All right, so it's all gone now. Onion powder is all gone. So now we could do garlic powder. Y'all know the garlic powder. Garlic powder. I might buy one this size because we use a lot of onion powder and garlic powder. A lot of recipes call for it. So let's get that. Okay, and then the last one is smoked paprika. Smoked paprika. I think it calls for Italian seasoning into the sauce, but okay, let's get that in there. All right, so I'm gonna leave this open just in case. All right, let me mix it up and see what we get. See if I can get some on the back as well. No. I did not. Babe, I'm calling my husband over to see if he can put a little more on the backside because I don't want to watch him do it. Okay. Can you get the blackened seasoning? No, this one. Just shake it on. Well, I don't want to cover. Shake it on that one. I thought it was open already. Oh, okay. This one. Okay. This one. And this one. Okay. Now can we get the garlic powder? Yeah, no more onion powder. And that one too. Just sprinkle it on there, don't. Okay. Now the smoked paprika. Yeah, just. Oh, careful. Comes out good fast, so be careful with that. Smoked paprika, we're gonna have some. Okay, we are not, guys. I am not putting any more onion powder because I don't have any more. But it got on one side, and I kind of mixed it up, so that'll be good. I'm not gonna make my husband walk to the store, and then we'll have to wait. So, nope, it's good. I just have to remember before my next meal, or before my next recipe that calls for it. So I'll check. Today's Friday. I'll check Tuesday's meal. Um, I forgot. I forgot what Tuesday's meal was. Oh, it was loaded baked potato. Babe, Tuesday's meal loaded baked potatoes. 4 baked potatoes in that wrapped plastic. There we go.
Okay.
So we'll have to get that tomorrow or sometime. Yeah, I forgot the potatoes. Well, it's a pack that is wrapped with 4 big potatoes for baked potatoes. I mean, you could do anything else with it, but I was supposed to buy that today as well, and I forgot. I knew there was something. That was it. So now I got to go buy that and some onion powder. So those 2 things. That's it. So I'm mixing it up. And I'm going to get the little tongs. I was going to use the big ones, but I'm going to get the little ones. What happened here? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This little thing must have broke off. Babe, this little thing must have broke off. Should I save it? I thought about brownie, but I was like, no, there's too much seasoning on there. That raw chicken, that little piece, that could have been given to my dog, but it had too much seasoning on there. So, no. I just don't know which chicken piece it came off of. Okay, but that's good enough. Okay? It said once the pasta's done, then it showed draining it and then cooking the chicken, but as soon as the water boils and I pour the pasta in, that's when I'm going to start the chicken. But I'm going to wash some of these dishes, well, the ones that are in the sink. Why? Because I have to wash this cutting board anyway. Because I'm going to use it to cut the chicken into little pieces or into strips or whatever to put into the meal when it's done. So I don't want to put meat on another cutting board that's not made for meat. The colors are for each. Like the yellow is for cheese, I think. The blue is for fish, and the gray is for my fruits and vegetables, and the red is for my meat. So I am going to go ahead and wash, and I'm going to put it in the dishwasher until I'm ready. And if it's not dry enough, then I will dry it some more. Okay. I got a few things already in the dishwasher, not a lot. So once we're ready to wash the other dishes after dinner, then the rest of the stuff should be dry. What I'm just putting in here now and what was in there earlier from this morning, that's already dry, but because we don't wash dishes immediately when we're done eating. I mean, we keep our food covered, and if there's anything that has to be put away right away, we'll come in here and at least put the food away. Well, we still give it a little bit of time because we want it to cool down. But once we do that, then we can put it away even if we're not ready to wash dishes yet. And yeah, because if there's a lot or a good amount of leftovers left, we'll pack. The small one for my husband for work and the rest in a bigger. But we don't have to pack my husband lunch for tomorrow because he's off. He was off today too, but those are his 2 days. But wonder how that would be. Yeah, I don't know why they call it blackened chicken. I'm guessing because the chicken is fried in a pan and cooked for 5 minutes on each side, as it said, and it turns a little black. I guess but it's called blackened chicken. So, oh, and guess what, Shannon? My husband. I don't know if you heard me say on one of my lives. I guess I did that he was going Friday. I think you did because you said good luck for the job interview he had today. He got the job, Shannon. He even did. They sent him like down the street, some other street over there, because it was in downtown, our downtown. She sent him to another street somewhere. He went and got his physical done, and he took, the P test for the drugs, and he took a breathalyzer. He took all it, and he got his DOT, which is Department of Transportation certificate. So he's going to have 4 weeks of training at $17 an hour, and then it's going to go to $18. So we're going to say, woohoo! Thank you, Shannon. I am excited to make a little more money. But his training probably will be during the day, I guess. We know the first 2 days is going to be virtual, so he has to he can get on his phone, computer, my iPad, whatever he wants, and they're going to do some kind of virtual training. It's like orientation. It's for 2 days. The first day is 8 hours. The second day is 4 or 5 hours. And that starts May 1st. So he's going to give his job. He's going to tell his job. He'll probably work. May 1st is a Wednesday. So he'll probably work, since he's off Friday and Saturdays, he'll probably work Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, 3 days, and then Tuesday will be his last day, and then Monday he'll start. Wednesday he'll start. But the good thing about that is he won't have to go anywhere. And then the second day he's on 4 or 5 hours. But they both start at 8:30. So if he's on 4 or 5 hours the second day, if he did 5 hours, he'd be off by 1:30 or something. So that's good. Then he'll have to ask, because was trying to look at the paper and I couldn't tell anything about what was scheduled for Friday the 3rd. I couldn't tell, so. But since we're supposed to move on the 31st of May, and he won't have Fridays off anymore because it's going to be a Monday through Friday, they told him. So if it's a Monday through Friday and you work overnight, your Friday would be till Saturday morning, right? Yeah. So since it's overnight, he'll get off Saturday morning at either 6, 7, or 8, depending which shift he gets. But we can't move on June 1st because we got to be out by 31st midnight, So when he comes home Friday morning from his Thursday overnight shift, I'll just start doing some stuff in the morning, minus the heavy stuff, and I'll let him get like at least 4 hours of sleep, and then we can work hard throughout the day. And I apologize to him going to work super tired, but we don't have a choice, right? But think about it, babe. You work that night and then you're off Saturday and Sunday, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Huh?
Maybe, I don't know.
I thought you just said that.
No, I didn't.
You said I work Monday through Friday and I'm off weekends.
I did not say that. I'm going to tell you that.
Well, we'll see. Well, no, training will be over by then. Um, so okay. So, anyways, I swear he did say that, but he don't remember. But by the end of May, since he's going to start, no, he's starting May 1st. So it will be the end of May. He still might, if he's still on training, then training is probably during the day, so that messes it up. I don't know what we're gonna do. Um, I'll just have to see as we get closer because the apartment we were going to go try for, that was going to be easy. They don't have any one bedrooms. They're on a waiting list, and it's not income based. Rent is not based on your income. It's where you can only move in for the max. Like if you make more than this amount per year, you can't. And it's not 2 times the amount or 3 times the amount. It's a max of how much you can make per year. Like 2 people is 42,000 something. So something like that. Now, there was another apartment that was not far from that apartment that we looked at first. Well, we didn't see one, but they were no one was in the office. They should have been, but I don't know. But so I was gonna go check that out, but when I called them, they said they had a waiting list and it was 25 people, and it could take. Were they the ones that said it could take 30 days to 90 days or something like that? I don't know. So that was out, and then we were gonna try the ones that we used to live at when we got my son back. We were going to try those, and if we do, and they want to charge us, because I don't know if you remember, Shannon, when I was asking for help to get the deposit, which was 1,300 something. Okay, now there's a couple of reasons why the deposit was a little higher that it wouldn't be that way now, but if they charged us that much or close to that much, we wouldn't take the apartment because I'm not trying to struggle to come up with $1,000 or more in deposit. I can't do it. So in the end, we'll think about that one. But in the end, well, I'm gonna call them tomorrow, see if they even have a 1 bedroom on the bottom floor because it's just too much on my legs. They hurt so bad walking upstairs. But I'll do it if I have to. But if I don't have to, I'm not. But anyways, I'll just check with them tomorrow. I tried to call them once and it didn't go through. So, but I will we were thinking of going to the extended stay that we were at before my son came home, before we moved into the apartment that we're going to try for again. The extended stay, yes, it kind of is like a hotel, but it's set up like a home. It has a 1 bedroom and a 2 bedroom. Okay, we couldn't afford the 2 bedroom, but the 1 bedroom is separate than the living room. Okay, because they have other extended stays that are just the size of a hotel room with just a kitchen. The one we were at the first time was just a small hotel room, and it had a kitchen with a stove and a refrigerator and a bathroom, but no oven, just a stove. But then we found this other one. It had a separate bedroom than the living room, and the kitchen had a stove and an oven. So, and it had a little table in there. So, if we have to, we'll go for that one. It's really nice. It's got a couch already in there. It's got a bed in there already. But if we want our own bed, we can ask them when we check in, can they move their bed? It might take a few days, so we have to set our bed to the side somewhere. But we can have them move their beds out, and we can put our own bed in there. And we can do that for a couch if we want. But yeah, so that'll work. But and it has a nice pool. And the laundry room, if it's just as good as it was before, it was really nice and good. But just don't leave your basket in there while the clothes are washing because they will steal your basket. Our basket got stolen. We left it in there and it got stolen. That's the only thing. You still can't trust people, but the area was nice. There was no problems. It was quiet. It's near some stuff I can walk to. We should have the car that we got fixed, but my husband will have it at work. So if I want to walk somewhere, we're close to a couple of things. And bus stops too. So, let's see. Yeah, and it's really nice. And you just, the deposit's like, I think it's 150, what I was told. Like last year when we first came back, I talked to them. It was like 150. It was 100 when we were there. She said, yeah, it was. And we just went up to 150. So it's only $50 more. Plus, we're saving the rent money from all in May. Because, you know, we weekly, well, now, if it's this job, it'll probably be bi-weekly. It is bi-weekly. But we take out money every week. And we'll be taking out double the money every 2 weeks when he starts the job. The month before, so by the end of the month, we'll get the last of the money, and then the first we'll be able to pay it because you got to pay your rent on the first. So all the money we take out in May is going towards June rent wherever we live. And at the hotel, the extended stay, you pay. Yeah, you got to pay taxes on the room just like you do a hotel. But after 5 or 6 weeks of staying there, the money that you paid on taxes, they give it back to you in a check. And the rest of the time you stay there, they will charge you no more taxes. So that's a good thing. So we might end up doing that. So it's either our old apartment or the extended stay. And the extended stay, you don't need to go apply or anything. You just got to give them a deposit. There's no application. Because it's like, if you're paying weekly, let's say you're paying weekly on Wednesdays. If you don't pay Wednesdays by noon, you got to be out. It's not like apartments. You have to pay, if you pay by 2 weeks or monthly, however you want to pay. Okay? And they got little cubbies behind the front desk where they put the mail for each room. So you can have your mail forwarded there. And then you just go every day or every other day, how often, and go ask them. You're checking your mail for room number, and they'll give you they'll check in the cubby, see if there's mail there. And they have a little thing in their office where you can add money to a card that you got to get for their laundry room. So, and they usually close at like 9 or 10 in the night because it's not like a hotel where somebody's at the desk all night long. No, extended stays don't do that. So, and are they closed on weekends? I can't remember because I thought if they were, then you'd have to make sure by Friday you got money on your card if you wanted to wash clothes on the weekends. But I can't remember. But anyways, okay. So the water is getting close to a full boil. So I am going to put some, I usually put salt first. I'm going to put some salt in the water. Okay. Alrighty, so I got some salt in there. All right, and I'm going to put some oil in there. Okay, so I'm going to get this. Let me see. Let me check this. Sorry, it always goes. It always goes away if it closes out for too long. So let me go find this. Okay, so let me play this.
Chicken alfredo pasta. Most definitely a hit. All right, guys, this is for my Jersey. Are you confident? This is spin night bag / hang your wings up on the dresser / blackened chicken alfredo pasta. Most definitely. Get a little bit of oil. Some Zatarain's blackened seasoning. Gotta have that. Smoked premium. Add in some onion powder and your garlic powder. All right, and this is how your chicken should look once it's good. We love a good season. Next, boil our penne pasta for about 8 to 10 minutes, then drink.
Once the pasta's done,
they were just going
We're gonna put 10 spoonfuls of butter. That's what it says.
Chicken breast on
I'm gonna
medium
go with
high heat for
teaspoon
about
butter.
5 minutes each side. It'll look something like that. Some nice onions. And no, I didn't cut them up myself, but I'm gonna cook them with our minced garlic. Add you in a pint of some pepper. Season this up with some Italian seasoning, just a little bit of blackened seasoning, Caucasian pepper, and just a little bit of salt so you can taste everything. Then we're gonna roast our broccoli at 450 for about 17. Okay, it says roast the broccoli in the oven. I'm not doing that. I'll just be cooking it in the microwave. It's fresh broccoli, but you can steam it. Okay, so for the sauce, they said a little bit of salt, and they said now, if you watch the replay, comment below, and if you're on the live now, comment. Have you ever heard of? Now, people double checked in the comments, and he did mean to say it. He said Caucasian pepper. Babe, Caucasian pepper. You ever heard of such thing? Somebody asked, does that mean white pepper? Because they call us Caucasian, white people Caucasian. How the heck? Babe, I can't. I don't want to say it on live. Can you get me the stirring spoon over there, please? The top. I know I hate the top. Babe. They sometimes be here and then they fall down. But anyway, sorry guys, I was telling my husband something. But yes, so they said Caucasian pepper. Caucasian pepper. Has anybody heard of Caucasian pepper? YouTube, anybody heard of Caucasian pepper? Yeah, not me. So I put in the comments, can we use regular old black pepper? And I'm going to anyways because it shouldn't make a difference. Okay? And we're going to use some cream and some salt and pepper. And they want Italian seasoning. It said Italian seasoning. Okay? So I'm just going to put the other ones away because it didn't say use them in the so salt, black pepper, and Italian seasoning. So what's going to happen is you put some onions in and some minced garlic. I didn't hear them say an amount, so I'm just going to pour as much onions and put as much minced garlic. Now, usually the minced garlic I put just between 1 and 2 teaspoons. 1 and 2 teaspoons because this is all I use. This is what I use. Okay, I don't cut up fresh garlic. It's too much for me. So, I might as well take it out. And did I show you? Okay. And when he put the 10 spoonfuls of butter in the pasta, which that's what he called for, he stirred the 10 spoonfuls of butter right in the, here goes my brain again. The colander, the thing you drain the water, the pasta water with in the sink. He put the 10 spoonful of butter in there and stirred it up. Maybe because he didn't want that excess sitting in the pan. I don't know. So I'm going to do that. But anyways, I got this all. So we're going to start that. It said 5 minutes per side. Then I will have to check to see if it's done. Because he said that's it. But I want to make sure it's done to the... Oh, sorry guys. Let me get the little... Sorry guys, that top plastic drawer is hard to open and close. I must have dropped something. All right, so I'm going to use the some little tongs just to put it on the pan and flip it because. So let's take the lid off.
Hold on, guys. Let me see something. Let's go back a little more.
And we're gonna sear our chicken breast on medium-high heat for about 5 minutes each side. It'll look something like that. Some nice onions. And no, I didn't cut them up myself, but stir these noodles around into the buttermilk. And we're gonna sear our chicken breast on medium-high heat for about 5 minutes each side. It'll look something like that. Some nice onions. And no, I didn't cut them up myself. Add in about a tablespoon of some butter, and then we're just gonna stir these noodles around into the buttermilk. And we're gonna sear our chicken breast on medium-high heat for about 5 minutes each side. It'll look something like that. Some nice onions.
Now, okay, he said we're going to sear the chicken on medium-high for 5 minutes. Now, it does not look like he put any oil in the pan. He just seared it just like that. But I'm not too sure about that, so I'm going to put a tiny bit. I'm not going to put a lot because I don't think he put any. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I got to do something. Bring back my 100% all white meat popcorn chicken combos for $5.99. You're in luck. Again, if you weren't thinking that, there you are now. My popcorn chicken combos for $5.99. You're soft and loaded for just a lot more. Okay, so let me put, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Sorry, guys. I'm going to just put a tiny bit. I'm not going to put a lot because I don't think, because he wants it seared. So that's maybe why he didn't put onion. I mean, why he didn't put oil. I don't know. Me neither, Shannon. Never heard of Caucasian. But I'm going to try to remember that. I'm going to look in the store for it. I'm not buying it, but I'm going to look in the store. Well, here's something close. I have some white pepper. They call us white people Caucasian. Right, Shannon? So what about white pepper? So we're going to go with some white pepper. Actually, guys, if you were listening, I said black pepper, but they said Caucasian pepper. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to go with white pepper. I forgot I had some white pepper. I just saw it sitting here on top because it's a little. So I'm going to go with white pepper. Okay, so it said medium high. So I'm just going to turn it on medium high for about a minute or two to heat it up. Okay. Let's see. The pasta's here. Let me see if he says, let me go back in the video and see if he says how much pasta.
Next, boil our penne pasta for about 8 to 10 minutes, then drain it. Add in about a tablespoon of some butter, and then we just going to stir these noodles around.
Okay, no, he did not. So I guess you could do whatever you want. Okay, and I used a little bit of this. I did not use much. So I'm going to open the second box that's not open. Okay. This is penne pasta. And I was going to pour it all the way to the top, but it's a little bit from the top. Okay. So about that, I was trying to make a full 12 ounce. So that's 12 ounces there. Not much left in here, so I'm just going to pour this whole box in this a little bit. Okay? So I know I still have a little bit over a month before my next shopping trip. But starting now, I will have a paper ready with the next shopping trips list so I can start adding stuff. Like I'm going to add penne pasta or penny pasta, however you want to call it. Though I have plenty of different pastas I can use till then, so I shouldn't need penne. But since I don't have any, I'm gonna stock up on it on my next shopping trip. So yeah, so let's go with that. Now it looks like I could have used a tiny bit more, but that's all I got. It was one box, one 12 ounce, and a little bit, so it might have made 1 pound. Because 12 ounce is not 1 pound, 16 is. It said 10 to something minutes. Let me see. $10 and one more for tender pasta. So I'm going to put it for 11 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken in right away. So when it gets to the 10 minutes, I can do one side for 5 minutes. And when it hits 5 minutes on the microwave for the timer for the pasta, I can flip the chicken over, okay? I'm going to put one box. No, I'm going to put this box down, put the spoon on it. I don't know why it won't let me rip this box. I forgot I always have to cut it. Okay, so don't know why the handle. Babe, make sure we wipe this handle all the way because it feels like oil. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see something. Okay, I'm gonna see something. Rotini, I'm gonna add a little extra. Nine to 12 minutes. So it's got 10 and a half. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of rotini. We're gonna have a couple of little different pastas, but it's okay. Okay, so there we go. Okay, let me stir that up. Okay, let's get that chicken in there. Ouch. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me just rinse this bowl. So the only thing that's really measured in here is the heavy whipping cream, which is a pint. Now I got more than a pint because heavy whipping cream lasts a little longer than I thought. And so I'll need more, but so I'm gonna see if the measuring cup has a pint. If it doesn't, I have to look it up real fast. So I'm gonna use white pepper, guys. White pepper. So since I've never heard of Caucasian pepper, I don't know if that means white pepper because they call white people Caucasian. So let me see. Okay, let me see, guys. See, it's a big one because it lasts till May 22nd. So most of my recipes will be done that needs the heavy cream. But let's see. Okay, guys, you're going to hear me talking to my phone. How many cups is 1 pint? How many cups is 1 pint? Let's see. One pint is equal to 2.409 cups. So I'm going to put it just right below the 2.5 line on this. See, this is 2.5. So I'm going to put it right, see, 2.5. I'm going to put it right below the 2.5 line. Okay, this whole thing right here, 2.5 right here where my finger is, I'm going to put it right below that. So there's 2.4. So it's gonna have a little black on the chicken because that's why it's called blackened chicken. That's why you're searing it. So when I'm done, when it's on its second round of 5 minutes, I will get out a plate so I can put the chicken on. And I'm gonna put paper towel on it just because. So let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's got about a minute, minute and a half. Well, because I put them in a little late. Okay. So I'll just get a plate out. Okay. Let me turn the. Okay, turn the air on. This is the way set medium high. Okay. This bowl will end up here. Okay, and since it's so hot in here, in the kitchen, I'll take the butter out when it's time because I don't want the butter to get off. You know what I mean. Oh. Okay, so let's flip them over. Yes, it's got a little black on it, just like the guy showed on his chicken. Yes, yes, yes. And then, once the chicken is done and I put it on the plate, I'm going to get that same cutting board. If it's not dry, I'll dry it. And I'll put it on there and I'll cut it into strips like this, the chicken. I may cut it into, like, dice it, not real small, but it's those strips and put it right on top of the pasta. But I think it's better to cut it in dice and then mix it in instead of just putting it on top. I like it mixed in. So. All right, so let me see. Oh, I thought it was in the freezer. I got 2 of these. The big 32 ounce did not show this on it, which is steamed, maybe because it was a big bag. But let me show you. This sign. Oh, sorry. This sign right here is for steaming. 3.5 minutes. But it's fresh broccoli from the produce section. This is fresh broccoli. You can steam it. They have green beans and stuff. You can steam it. I've been steaming green beans when I use it for a certain recipe I use, the green beans. Yeah. And they're fresh. It says put it in the oven on the video. Put this in the oven and cook it for so and so long, but I'm gonna do all that. Do I have to put it on this side? Let's see. Microwave. Wait, I gotta turn the kitchen light off because I can't see. Place package in the microwave. Microwave on high 3 to 3.5 minutes or until desired tenderness is achieved. Differences in microwave ovens may vary. Let stand 1 to 3 minutes. Season to taste. I know. See, it gives a glare on the computer. That's why I always turn off. Sometimes I do. Well, I used to have the green beans or something used to say right here where the steam sign is. Where this steam sign is, it used to say poke a hole in it. But so, anybody gonna come on YouTube? Anybody else gonna come on Facebook? Come see me cook. But no, so I'll just. It doesn't say which side to stick it on. So this right here. I'll do it when I'm ready. I just stir up the pasta. Well, I'll do it. I got 1 minute because um I can't cook something in the microwave and have the timer going at the same time. I used to have other microwaves that would do that, where I could have the timer on and I can press like 2 minutes on the microwave, and it'd start cooking. You wouldn't be able to see the timer, but the timer would still go off when it's done. If you know what I mean. So, as soon as it's got 20 seconds, as soon as that goes off, I will turn it on from, because I'm going to see how much is in this bag, and I may do a second bag. Okay, so that's done. So you check chicken, get it off over here. I'm going to turn this off for a minute until okay, so let's dump this. Turn that off. That drain, there is my phone. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's see. Sorry, guys. Bring it back.
Instead of spinning that bag slash hang over the little dresser slash black. Drink. And if I take spoons, well, just Sarah chicken breast on medium high heat for about 5 minutes each side. It'll look something like that. Nice. No, I can talk about myself, but it's as you listen. Season this up with some Italian seasoning, just a little bit of blackened seasoning, Caucasian pepper, just a little bit of salt so you can taste it. Then we're gonna roast our broccoli and open it for about 7 to 10 minutes.
And they say use Boursin, Boursin, in there in your sauce too. I don't know what that is, but if you want to use Boursin, Boursin, if you know what that is. I know, I would too if I had one. And you can top it with some Parmesan cheese on each plate or bowl separately, or you can put it on the whole pan. But I'd rather put it on my own bowl or plate because if you put it right on top, usually only when you start to scoop it, then usually the top section gets it, and then the bottom of the pasta is not. Don't have any Parmesan cheese. So hold on, I'm trying to figure out what the temperature should be on when I do the sauce. Okay. Well, I was going to show you.
Italian seasoning, just a little bit of blackened seasoning, Caucasian pepper, just a little bit of salt so you can taste it. Then we're gonna roast our broccoli and open it for about 7 to 10 minutes.
So let me see something again.
Stir our chicken breast on medium high heat for about 5 minutes each side.
I'll show you.
Something like that. No, I didn't cut them up myself. But minced garlic, and pine nuts, and season this up with some Italian seasoning, just a little bit of blackened seasoning, Caucasian pepper, just a little bit of salt so you can taste it. Then we're gonna roast our broccoli and open it for about 7 to 10 minutes.
Okay, so, oh yeah, it did say add a little bit of the blackened seasoning that we put on the chicken. The Xanaran's blackened seasoning. Xanaran's blackened chicken. When I show it on YouTube, they see it forward. Like, this is how YouTube sees the seasoning when I show it to them. Okay, it's like showing you this. This is how they see it. Okay? But when I show it to you guys straight on, you see it backwards. I don't know why. But anyways. So just a little bit of that, a little bit of salt to taste. Italian seasoning and some white pepper. I'm using white pepper. It says Caucasian, so I'm using white pepper. But if all you have is black pepper, go ahead and use it. Because I was about to until I forgot I had this and I saw it. So, okay, I used it for a couple of recipes a while back, but so good. Okay, so right now, I'm just going to put in the frozen onions and a little bit of minced garlic. Minced garlic. It doesn't say how much, so I'm gonna put. I usually put in when it doesn't say. I usually put about a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons, like a teaspoon and a half or so, because I don't need a lot. But and I'm gonna let it cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. That's it. To get the fragrance smell of the onions and minced garlic, and while I'm giving it a minute or two, I will go ahead and pour my heavy cream into my measuring cup. Now remember, 1 pint, you can just buy 1 pint and pour the whole thing in, or if you got a bigger one and you want to measure, 1 pint is 2.409 or something like that. So that's almost 2.5. Okay, 2.5 would be 2.5. So what I would do is just put it a little bit like this much below 2.5. Okay, so if you're using these kind of cups, which I recommend these for dry and the other one for wet, but if all you have is this, do 2 cups, and then when you get to half cup, just put it about this much before the top of the half cup. Okay, so I'm going to put this on 6 because it did not say what to put it on. It said medium high for the chicken so it can get seared, but it did not say for when I do the sauce, so I don't want to burn the sauce or burn the onions or garlic or anything, because burnt onions and garlic, it doesn't smell good. Okay, but it did say medium high for the chicken. Okay, and remember, when I put the oil in, I put very little in. It did not say any oil. He did not show that he put any oil. His pan looked dry. So I just added a tiny bit because I didn't want it to be burnt. But don't add a whole lot, just a tiny bit. You got some black stuff in here from the chicken, but it's okay. So just put as much onion as you want. Okay? Like I said, it didn't say how much. So if you're using a real onion, you can put a whole onion in, half an onion. Now, if you're only going to put half an onion, what I suggest is just cut up the whole onion into mince and then put the rest in a small Ziploc bag and freeze it. And then you can have it, or you can get more than one onion in. Now, if you're going to cut up some yellow and white onion, I put them in separate bags. But, and I do that with bell peppers too. This time I got bags from the freezer section because I didn't feel like cutting any of them. But usually when I do cut up regular onions, I put them in Ziploc bags and freeze it. So when I need it, I just have to put some in there. I don't have to cut any more up. All right. So let me put the... Okay, so this is a lot liquidy. There's not much left in here. But I do have another brand new jar of minced garlic. I got it like a while back. It lasts forever. But I got it like a month ago thinking I'd use this up faster, but I didn't. But this, it says 1 teaspoon equals about 1 clove. So, but you can put as much as you want. Refrigerate after opening. This says best by February 21st. I think it says 25. At first I thought it said 23, but I'm like, I haven't even had it way that long. I just got it earlier this or something, you know. But yeah, so. All right, so let's start. It just showed you putting the butter in there, but I don't know how well that will work because the strainer thing is full. So, but we'll try it. I'm gonna use the spoon that I used for the garlic. Just gonna wipe it off so I don't get any garlic in my. All right, 10 spoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so let's stir that up. You want to get it while the pasta's hot. Get it up in there. Oops. Okay. So just stay right where I put it. Okay. All right, most of it's melted. Let it just finish melting. The pasta's hot. Okay. Oh, I didn't pour the. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was like, where'd I put the lid? Okay, so let me go back to the I keep losing.
That spirit night bag / hang your wisdom on the dresser. It's plain color. And Sarah chicken breast on medium high heat for about 5 minutes each side. It'll look something like that. Nice layers. And no, I don't cut no myself. Season the syllables, Italian season, just a little bit of blackened season. Caucasian, a little bit of something so you can taste it. They'll go roast up right away and open it for about 7 to 10 minutes.
Yes. Boursin, let me show you. Boursin, Boursin. Okay, I'll show you YouTube. Since you can see it, can y'all see that? Well, anyways, it's a green and white box. Boursin, Boursin. Let me see. Can y'all see that? Well, no, that just made it. Okay, well, I think y'all can see it better that way to the side. Okay. So, see this spoon? Stir it up. Okay, season it with Italian seasoning. I got this one. It says Perfect Pinch. It's the one I got. Okay. Season it with some Italian seasoning. As much as you want. There's no measurement. Okay. It says a little bit of blackened seasoning. Just a little bit, not much. Okay. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. Then some Caucasian pepper, which I'm putting white pepper. Y'all can also do black pepper if that's what you have. Because I don't know what no Caucasian pepper is. I'm going to look for it in the store next time I go to see or look it online. So, okay, so there we go. And a little bit of salt to your liking. All right, and before you put the pasta in, you can always taste the sauce stuff to see if it's to your liking, with the salt and pepper especially. Okay? I am going to let it cook for about 2 minutes, just to let it. And somebody asked in the comments about how to thicken this up. I guess you could do the cornstarch method, but they said when you add the pasta and the boursin, it'll. I don't know, but let me. Put that down there. Let me move this lid. Okay. I know this is still wet. I figured it would be because I had just washed it not long ago. Okay, but I'm going to have to use it again to cut up the cooked chicken into like strips, but he put strips in the. I'm just going to. The big knife that I washed is right here. I'm going to use that because it cuts better. I'm not just going to wipe my hands. I'm still going to wash my hands, but it is cooked chicken, so. Once I cook it, cut it into the strips. It's easy to cut it into the little chunks. Okay? Because I want you to put some strips right on top, like I'm going to. Mix this in after I mix in the pasta, then I'm going to mix in the chicken. Okay? Alright, so that's one chicken. This pepper don't stop falling. Every time it falls, it starts going. The pepper starts coming out. That's because it's in the way, because I don't have big counters for this. I could just put it way over here so it doesn't get hit like that. I knew you was going to come, Brownie. Thinking I had chicken to give you? I know you do. Okay. So now I have one more piece. It was 4 pieces, but it was thin because I took only 2 chicken breasts, which was thick chicken breast, and I cut it into 4 pieces because I butterflied it and made it thin. Like some people buy thick chicken breasts and butterfly it and then freeze it so they'll have more chicken. So let's do this. Just about done here. Okay, just about done. Okay, let me get another paper towel and wipe my hands. Oh, I forgot about the broccoli. So let's see. I needed to put the glass over here. There wasn't enough. Okay. So, kind of boiling, so I put it way down on between 1 and 2. That's very low. Okay, and I'm going to dump in this pasta. Okay. Get this water to rinse. Okay, waiting for this water to heat up so I can rinse some things. So let's mix up this pasta. Oh, I never turned on the microwave for the broccoli. Shoot, so I'm doing it now. While I stir up the pasta and the chicken into here. All right, pasta's good. Let me put the chicken into here. Leave it. All right, guys. Anybody else come on? Yes, hopefully. Well, if I move into the extended stay, it doesn't have a lot of counter space. So I don't know, but because the one I wanted to move into, they have a waiting list. They don't have any one bedrooms. They only have two bedrooms. I mean, we can make a two bedroom work as far as money wise, because it's according to your income. Well, it's not according to your income, but you can't make more than a certain amount. So a two bedroom is only $1,090, and the one bedroom is $916 or something like that. So or 920 something like that. So it's not much more, but what are we going to do with the second bedroom? I mean, I would, but I just feel bad taking it from somebody who might need it, which I guess not a lot of people need it because they have one available. It's just one bedroom they don't. So I'm deciding. I don't know. What would I do with the second bedroom, Shannon? If I did decide to go with that, what would I get? What would I do with the second bedroom, Shannon? I'm just asking you, Shannon, see if you got any ideas. What would I do with the second bedroom? Because this second bedroom is cheaper than the extended stay for the one bedroom, but we can still afford it because they're going to take the taxes off eventually. But my point. All right, guys. How long have I been on? Let's see. Oh, the computer usually tells me I've been on 1 hour and 17 minutes. Why does time seem to go so fast and seem to take so long? Didn't take it. To me, it seemed like a quick meal. Let me check on the broccoli. I'm going to stir in that one bag and see if it needs a second bag. Whew. It's hot, all right. Okay, cut it open. Let's dump it. Ah, steam. Woo. Wow. The broccoli's already hot, but it's got some big pieces. All the stems are gone. That's good, but some of the broccoli is huge. Just cutting it in half. Don't need such big broccoli. Let's see. I hope that's good enough. Okay. Ooh, that's some water on. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stir up the broccoli into there. I got the pasta stirred up into the sauce, the chicken stirred up into everything. Now I'm stirring up the broccoli. It might be enough. If we eat this and most of the broccoli is gone, then I can stir up. If we have leftovers, I can stir up the other bag of broccoli tomorrow if we have leftovers. Like when I heat it up for dinner, I can make the broccoli and then stir it into the leftovers. If I want to. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys. Whew. Sleepwear? Oh, in the second bedroom. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I'll have a blow-up mattress in there. Yeah, Shannon, I got you. Oh, I was supposed to be showing you on the. There you go, Shannon. Look. Doesn't that look beautiful? OMG. That looks awesome. Like, so awesome. It's so awesome I would just screenshot it, but I don't want all the comments in the picture. You see how good that looks? Oh, yummy. Let's see how well you can see it. YouTube, I need to check because I don't know if I've been posting pictures on there. Like, did I post the chicken fried chicken? Did I post the lasagna pasta thing I made? I'm sorry if I didn't. I can go back and post pictures of all those. I'm sorry. Can y'all see that? Okay, I'm hoping y'all can. I want to post a picture, but let me take a picture with my camera. Right, Shannon? It looks.
You skip this video, God will skip you too. You're going to receive a phone call.
I'm sorry, guys. Let me get over here to my camera. Ho, Brownie. She was going in between the lines for the back door. They're closed, so when she goes in between them, sometimes they fall off and we have to hang them back up. She was running around. It's like she does that sometimes, like if you'll see a cat outside, or she'll run in the bedroom and look out our window. Because now we we got they have the kind of blinds that you just pull down and push up. There's no string. There's only a stick thing to twist them if you want to, like open them without, But so I lift them up a little bit so she'll have room to look out the window. Or if she sees a cat, she'll want to look out there and go crazy. So instead of going in between our blinds and breaking them, which she already broke them to the max before, and we had them replaced recently. So I want them to stay good until we move out. Okay? So here you go. I don't know if you can see that too well. You bring it closer. If anybody watches my YouTube and comment below how well you could see this picture on my phone. All right. And if you saw the part where I showed you in the pan, comment below also. How well did you see it in the pan? And how well did you see it in the picture? Which one was better or not? So I'm going to put it in the comments. I may post the pictures before I even eat or right after I eat so I don't forget. But I'm going to check when I go to post this picture on YouTube, guys. I'm going to check, see if I sent you the chicken fried chicken one with the mashed potatoes and green beans, and the pasta lasagna one I did. Yeah, the pasta lasagna one I did Tuesday, and then a week ago Friday, the chicken fried chicken. Okay? I would just all post them together and tell you chicken fried chicken was Friday, April 12th, and the pasta lasagna thing was Tuesday, whatever that date was, you know. But I'll just put them in one post so you can see them. Okay? But if you want to see the video, you can always look on YouTube and you'll see the fried chicken and the lasagna, pasta lasagna, in a live video there. Okay? All right. So let's go. I'm going to put some in a bowl. Okay? Got bowl. Okay, I'm going to put some in a bowl. Okay. Now I'm going to fill up 2 bowls. Okay. I got 2 bowls filled up, so now trying to find the Parmesan. I have a couple of bags, but I was trying to see. Oh, I also bought, but I want to empty the bags first. But I'll show you. I found this at Sam's online. Parmesan, this big. It is 24 ounces. Because I've been using a lot of Parmesan lately. And in the store, all it comes in is 6-ounce little tiny bags. So I have to buy several of them, and it's annoying. And even the full block that you shred, it's small blocks. So, yeah. So I'm going to take this. And I'm going to sprinkle some Parmesan right over. Okay. This cheese, this Parmesan cheese in this 6-ounce bag, which is 1.5 cups of cheese, will probably be gone tomorrow when we eat the leftovers. That bag, that bag. Okay. So, with the Parmesan cheese, let me get a fork. It's ready, babe. Okay, so put that in there. Let me. Sorry, guys, my eye is itching. Okay, here it is. All right, let's taste it. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Let me taste a piece of broccoli. I didn't get that. Yeah, that's good. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because I'm done. And it's good. So I'm going to end this live the way I end all lives. I know. I still wish we were close, Shannon. I'll be like, this is what I'm making for dinner tonight. Would you like some? If you do, come on over. All done my icing. I had to hurry because it was getting watered down. So, ices are my favorite, the Coke. I won't drink any other ice. If they don't have Coke, then I get something else. But anyways, especially during our hot summers, their ices run out fast. But anyways, Um, Tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going to. Usually I'll come on at 1:30 p.m. Central, except for Fridays I'll do 3 o'clock because I'm always doing something. But today was only one live because it was the same. I was going to come on this page in the afternoon, just like I was for dinner, so I always combine them. But if it was Elizabeth's Life, then I would have came on there. But tomorrow we still got to do laundry. We usually do it on Fridays, but we walked to the HEB store to get a few items we needed. That's why I forgot the onion powder. But and the potatoes. But I need to get the potatoes definitely because that's for Tuesday. And every Friday I'll go to the store if I need something for that Friday night's meal and the next Tuesday. Because usually I have everything. The only thing I don't get is something that would go bad. Like if I need to put cut up tomatoes or I'm making some kind of pasta salad with I don't know, it's a new salad. And it's gonna have tomatoes and cucumbers, I think. So I wait for that till last minute because I don't want it to go bad. Especially if it's a meal I'm gonna make at the end of the month or the middle of May or something, you know. And even in 1 week, from today to next Friday, what if I needed tomatoes? They could go bad in 1 week. So I don't do that. Or like stuff like that. Well, you know. But and if we need more milk, like we needed milk, we didn't have any, we ran out, or bread, or stuff like that. But other than that, no. But anyways, I'm gonna get off of here, and I'll be on tomorrow. I'm gonna go with. This time I'm gonna post for 3 o'clock. Um, Brownie has a grooming appointment. That's what I'm trying to say. A grooming appointment. It's at 11 o'clock, and they stay between 2 and 3 hours. But for Brownie, she's got simple stuff. So she usually takes maybe an hour or an hour and a half, but not that. Because they give her a bath. She gets a brush for like 15 minutes to get all the loose hair out and detangle. There's no tangles, but it usually just gets all the loose hairs out. About a 15-minute brush. You mean tomorrow night? Okay, if I'm live and you're not around, it's okay. You can just watch the replay. No problem. But yeah, at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, so we have to leave before then because we got to take the bus. But or maybe I think my husband's mom may come pick him up, so she could use the car and take her to work. I don't know. But when we do that, we usually go back and pick her up when she gets off, and she drops us off and then goes home. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to say 3 o'clock because I don't want to be 100% sure what time the groom will be done before then, but then we got to do laundry. So at 3 o'clock, if I'm still at the laundromat, I'll come live. So yeah, I'll do that. So we're going to go for 3 p.m. Central tomorrow. Okay, normally it's only on Fridays I do 3 p.m., but we're going to do it tomorrow, but it will be on Elizabeth's Life. Elizabeth 'S Life, Life. Okay, it'll be on my other page. If you're not following me over there, come over there and follow me. If you already are, it will be at 3 p.m. Okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I appreciate whoever came on today. I appreciate anybody who will watch the live later on, and I want you guys to stay positive. Do something positive for yourself each and every day, and know that I love you guys very much. And you always know I love you, Shannon. I love you very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. All right? Central Time. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Have a good evening. Bye. Bye, YouTube. I'll be on Elizabeth's Life, Elizabeth apostrophe S, Life, Life, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central on my Facebook page. If you're not following me over there, come follow me over there on Facebook on Elizabeth's Life so you can watch my live. And also on Elizabeth Gibbs, my first and last name. That's where I was tonight, on Elizabeth Gibbs. That's where I usually go live for my cookings and every other day as well. But it was today I was supposed to go live in the afternoon. But since I was cooking, and that's where I usually go live, I combined them as one. All right, so check me out over there. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Love you, YouTube.